What is up guys, Rush here, and welcome to episode 2 of my Road to Glory. And in this episode we're going to start off by buying 2 bronze centre backs, which will help tighten up our defence, because as we've seen I've been scoring plenty of goals. I'll let in a few, and I really want to get clean sheets so I can get more coins which I can spend on more players. And Lamas and Zamora are good defenders, and I found out that Bosnian centre back I've been using had 33 pace, so I definitely need a bit more pace at the back. But that Korean centre back actually had 74 pace, which I was quite surprised actually, because that is really good for a bronze centre back. And after that we just organised a few players off the bench, and we go into a game against a guy who looks like he's just started. We've been quite lucky in this series so far that we played mostly guys who have only just started the game, so we're going to have quite pretty easy games against people with lower chemistry. Anyway, Acuna on the edge of the box straight away fires one into the far corner. Acuna really is a really good player, and has scored plenty of goals for me throughout the series. And there, you see, I thought that was offside, but he must have just escaped the offside trap to score the equaliser. But Vasquez gets us back on track after 60 minutes at 2-1. And then with 3 minutes left to go, Acuna makes his way through and just finesses one past the keeper. As I said, I'm not going for amazing goals yet, as I've only just got a bronze team and I want to try and maximise the amount of coins first before I start trying to go for skills. And I only have like 2 players in my team who can actually do like the roulette and that, so I'm not actually going to go for skill goals at the moment, but in time I probably will. When I get some 4-star skill players, I will try and get some like better goals. But as you can see, straight from kick-off, Acuna, Randy and Vasquez are triangles working really well, working together to score a goal right from kick-off, and Vasquez always applies to finish. Something I was really surprised with Vasquez is, even though when I bought him his stats were really bad, he seems like a really good player. He's always looking, even though he's an attacking mid, he's always looking to play off the last defender if say Randy is dropped back in further. And once again play against a guy who has only just started. He's got a Chinese striker, nobody really to know, no got silvers or anything. And Vasquez once again gets slot through, but Randy comes on the rebound for his first goal for the club. It's about time. Plenty of games and no goals. I was starting to get worried about him, because he has only got 54 shooting, but some of the chances he was missing were dreadful. And Vasquez gets us another one on 34 minutes, and Acuna with a lovely left-footed finesse around the keeper on the stroke of half-time falls over the defender for the celebration, which I wasn't really expecting for our third. And then early on in the second half, Acuna has a shot, it's blocked, and I don't know if this guy loses connection to EA servers or just quits, but he leaves the game just after half time, and we have a 3-0 win. But that does really annoy me when people leave games, especially really early on, because it wastes a contract, and I'm only getting like 400 coins for it when I could be really getting about 900. But then we go against this guy who's got a Lukaku up front, who's an absolute beast on this game, and a Julian Forbert, a left back. And I love a bit of Julian Forbert. I'm a West Ham fan, so even though I don't play, I still actually think he's quite a good player. Anyway, Acuna straight away after Lukaku scored from the corner, he gets back, and just so I could get even, I scored a little trampy goal. You will see, like, eventually later on about episode 7, I do actually have a tramp. I'm literally open goal and I turn away from the goal and just boot it out because I didn't want to score the tramp goal. Then Acuna again, really good finisher, really clinical, and really good dribbling is Acuna. And although he's only a bronze, he will always play like better than some silvers. Then he gets a bit of a consolation goal with Lukaku there, with a nice little dink over the keeper. And then a scissor kick finish from Morales, our right mid we just bought a minute ago. Beautiful finish. I mean, I wasn't really too sure what happened. I mean, I just put a corner in hoping somebody would head it, and then we'll see in the replay, he just comes out of nowhere and scissor kicks it, top corner, beautiful goal. And then Randy here gets the ball, volleys it, top corner, 54 shooting. He's starting to improve. I mean, early on he looked like he was struggling, but he seems to have got better as the series has progressed. But Acuna's still our main goal scorer with 4 goals that game. In that game we just got 875 coins, which we can buy quite a bit with. And after that game, I think that one of our players is getting quite tired, so I just replace him with a striker at right mid, and he's got quite a lot of chemistry with the right back in there because they're both Irish. Then we go into another game against a guy who looks like he just started, got a shiny bronze manager and all bronze players. And Acuna gets off off to a decent start after 20 minutes with a finesse around the keeper. He's always, and then a great long shot from Acuna right in the bottom corner. He's I keep saying this, but he's absolutely brilliant finisher. And then this guy, after Randy dispossesses his centre back, about to score a wrong goal, slide tackles him right on the edge of the box. I thought it was a penalty, but he gets red carded, and that makes it a lot easier for us in the rest of the game. Randy there with a lovely dink over the keeper, and I'll start scoring a lot more dinks like I have been than normal. Usually I just finesse it, but I've been scoring a lot more like classy goals, like with more unique finishes, a few boners here and there, and everything like that. And then we get a corner, and Zamora, our centre back we just signed, a great header into the far corner. He's actually really good header, Zamora. He's not the biggest defender, but he seems to have really good jumping. And then once again we have another guy who rage quits, which seems to be the trend for our series, because I don't think I've completed a game yet without somebody rage quitting. And then we got the two guys I bidded on earlier, and then we have a huge contract issue with the rest of the team. And as most of them are just random bronzes, I decided I'm gonna start spending some like 3,000 coins on some Adelante players. So you got a defensive mid called Sonny, a left back, a right back, and I think a right mid as well. So that is our team right now. It's got 96 chemistry. If only we had a manager, it might go a bit higher. But it's looking good. We've got a few silvers in there, a gold. It's a really well balanced team with some good stats. And I think that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. I'll thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.